I fell asleep, like, and I feel like I actually had good sleep. The problem, as I was leaving the bathroom, I see the CPS, ne? I see them behind me, but I pretend not to see them. So now my heart wants to stop. I'm thinking, should I run or should I just wait? So I was just like, I'm gonna look guilty if I run. I didn't even know why running was an option. My darling, I love you, 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 I love you. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Baby Angelique Lachodi, and I am back in the tube with another video. Firstly, I'd like to thank every single person who watched my very first video on my channel. It was a welcome to my channel introduction. Guys, my love for you. I have love for you, especially if you are a returning viewer. I love you so much. Like, my love for you is out of this world. Thank you so much for supporting me. You guys were so nice to me in the comments. Like, you guys were welcoming me to YouTube, telling me that you're gonna support me, be with me on this journey. Like, I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for supporting me. So if you have not seen that video, after this video, please just go and check out my welcome to my channel video. Also, please just subscribe, and welcome to the Angelic gang. I don't even know what to call you guys. Like, I was thinking of names. Like, what should I call you guys? You know, my subbies. Because you know how people always have these nice cute names. Well, I was thinking my angels, because obviously my name is Angelique, but I was just like, I don't know if you guys want to be called my angels, yeah, but yeah, you guys can, like, you know, decide there in the comments. Maybe give a few suggestions of what you guys would like me to call you, you know, as my sub family. So yeah, guys, like, I just wanna take a moment just to appreciate. No, like, seriously, guys, like, I really wanna appreciate you guys. And even I think I got, like, I don't know how many new subscribers I got. Let me just check on my phone over here. I'm currently sitting at, let's see, 157 subscribers, which means I gained 107, because I had 50 subscribers before I started the whole channel again. So it means I gained 107 subscribers, and we're currently sitting on 546 views. My hearts, thank you guys. But anyway, as you guys can see, let's move on to today's topic, which is a story time. It is a story time. Your girl has brought you your very first story time, and please don't mind how I look. I know I look absolutely crusty. I just came from work. So I was working. I have a 9 to 5, and I was thinking maybe I should do like a come to work with me video quite soon. But yeah, so obviously I'm a bit crusty. Like, that's why I have my bonnet on, because my hair is not doing the things right now. It's not even glued on. Like, if you just wait, there's a train. Okay guys, so currently where I'm staying near, there's a train station, literally, if I show you guys right now, I'm looking at a train track. I almost said I'm looking at a train station. I'm looking at a train track, so every now and then I might be interrupted and I have to stop, and then yeah. But after this one, I think there's like 30 minutes. I have like 30 minutes to say what I have to say, and then yeah. So I brought you guys a story time, my very first story time. As I was saying, I look very crusty, so please don't mind how I look. And I know my nails, still haven't done my nails, you know. It's a struggle, but you know, we move in this life. You must move forward, you know, you can't stay in one position. So I brought you guys a story time, and as you can see by the title, you already know. I mean, that's why you clicked on this video. And this story time is literally about how I slept in a UCT bathroom. Me, oh baby Angelique, I'll even give you my full names. I slept in a UCT bathroom. And guys, it's not even because of, you know, jiggy, maybe because I went out on a night out, I was drinking or what. It wasn't even because of any of that nonsense. Like, you know, it wasn't even, there's literally nothing else other than the fact that I was homeless. Your girl was homeless. Baby Angelique was homeless. If you guys want to see a bit of the story of what's been currently going on in my life, I know some of you guys are Sunshine subscribers, so if you want to just check out, she posted a video explaining the story of what's currently happening in our lives, and I also mentioned that in my first video, so maybe you guys can go and check that out and see a bit of the story. But the thing is, this video that I'm making now is something that I actually hadn't told her. I actually told her like literally 2 weeks ago or so, I just mentioned, like, I came out to her and I told her the truth of what was happening at that time. So obviously, if you guys check out her video, you'll find out that our mom passed away on the 17th of May 2022. She passed away on the 17th of May 2022, and there's just been a whole bunch of commotion and drama surrounding the person who was supposed to, like, you know, take care of us afterwards and just be there for us and help us along on this journey, as we also help her along, which is our half sister who's back in Joburg in our mom's house. So our sister, after the whole drama, sent me this message. I'm gonna post it for you guys to see. She sent us this message and she was telling us basically not to come home, right? Because when I went back to Joburg, right? Because obviously there was a time when I went back to Joburg to help sort out the legal things that were going on around my mom's situation. And whilst I was there, like, there was just a whole bunch of things going on. If you guys want to know more, like, if you want me to tell you my side of the story of everything, I need you guys to get this video to 200 likes. As soon as you guys get it to 200 likes and I gain at least 150 new subscribers, then I'll make a video telling my side of the story, how I've seen everything happen and unfold, like a more detailed video. But I'm just going to give you the gist, because obviously you guys clicked to see why was this girl sleeping in a UCT bathroom. But yeah, but I also just want to disclaim and say UCT had nothing to do with it. UCT was not responsible. It wasn't UCT's fault. So yeah. Anyway, let me just say, where was I? Yeah, so when I went back to Joburg, right, there was a whole thing that happened there, and then I ended up having to leave. So I had to book a ticket immediately, because me and my half sister, there were some things that she was saying concerning my mother, Chloe Lokhodi, who passed away, that I didn't like, and she literally disowned us. She was talking to someone on the phone, disowning us on the phone, telling that person that she's no longer our sister, we are no longer her sisters, and that she was going to make me and Sunshine suffer, that she has money, she has a lawyer, enough money and a lawyer to literally make her suffer on the phone. I don't even know why. Yeah, so now I confronted her not even the next day, I confronted her like a few minutes after she had made that call. I'm not even sure if she was intoxicated, maybe, because she also has a bit of a drinking problem. And I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys. So if you guys are like, yeah, don't be don't be shocked or scared. I'm a type of person, I keep it real, and I tell it like it is. And obviously I'm just letting you guys know the situation so you see how intense the things are. The reason why I bring up that is because back home, when we were living with our half sister and our mom was still around, there was always a commotion around my older sister's alcohol problem. She would drink, and she'd even go out in the middle of the night drunk with the car and everything, driving on the road, going to go get more alcohol or wherever she would go. And obviously this was a problem, because you can't drive when you're drunk. And also she'd fight us in the house. Like, she would fight us, and it would be like a whole war inside the house. So that's what I'm saying, or I'm not sure if maybe, that's what caused her to call, be on the phone and say the things that she said. But I confronted her and I told her I don't like what you were saying. The thing that bothered me the most was the fact that she was still talking bad about our mom, even though our mom is not there. Like, she was saying horrible things about my mom, about our mom. She was saying horrible things about her mom, my mom, Sunshine's mom, our mom. And I was just like, that thing, it's like, for me, I still haven't even processed the fact that she's not here. Like, even now when I talk to her, because I have moments where I talk to her and I tell her, because I believe we're spirits first and body second. I don't know if that makes sense, but I believe there's a heaven, there's an afterlife, and I know my mom, her spirit is there. She's looking over me and protecting me and everything. So sometimes I talk to her, and guys, sorry, it's just that the video, there wasn't enough space, so it cuts. So back to what I was saying. So as I was saying, sometimes I talk to her, So obviously now I was upset the other way, the things that she was saying on the phone about my mom, and I confronted her and I told her I don't like it and everything. And then she was just like, yeah, I said what I said. Like, I said literally what I said. And now I was just like, okay, cool, sharp. that was a cue for me. Okay, I'm leaving here. Like, I can't be in the same house as someone who feels that way and like is so comfortable in being and saying the things that she said about her mom, you know. And our mom's not here to defend herself. She's not here to say, no, you can't say that, can't. You know, for now, I feel like in life, if you're going to say something about someone, make it a fair fight. Make it, if you're going to say something about someone, let them be in the room or let them be present to be able to defend themselves. To be able to say, yeah, Vele, you're telling the truth or no. You know, like if you're going to talk bad about someone, let them be in the room so they can defend themselves, you know. Give that thing, yeah, say it to my face. You understand? Yeah, so now I feel like if you're gonna say something to someone, like, say it to their face, you know, or let them be around to be able to defend themselves. But anyway, that's besides the point. And also, not give the thing, I would have defended my mom's name. Like, even now, I defend my mom's name to the ends of the world because she was my mom and I absolutely loved her. And considering everything she went through to raise me and Sunshine, the struggles that she had, and she still pulled through. She was still a very tough woman, and she still could smile and laugh and put a smile on people's face and make people laugh. My mom was like a very bubbly person, had a lot of personality, very loving. Like, I learned how to love people through her, you know, because I was a very tough, you know, introverted, you know, don't really like people kind of person, like, growing up. And she taught me how to open up. She taught me how to love people. She taught me how to accept people and all these different things. So for me, my mom is one of the best people who ever walked this entire earth. So obviously I defend her honor. And so, yeah. Sorry, I don't know what that was. But anyway, as I said, yeah, I decided, no, I'm packing my bags, I'm leaving. So I packed my bags. That night, I ordered a bus ticket back home from Joburg to Cape Town. Axel believe you say Inter-Cape or you say APM, which one it was. But yeah, I'll show you guys the receipts there. Yeah, so I booked with literally the last money that I had. Like, I didn't even have money for food on the bus. The person who was sitting next to me bought me food, like bought me a bawan. That's literally the only food that I had on the bus because I was so broke. But anyway, that's besides the point. Before I left, that day that I left, because I booked the ticket that night. Before I left, I took all the house keys, right? And I wanted to give them to her because at that time it was just me and her in the house, and we were obviously sharing all the keys and everything. My mom's wardrobe keys, because they had all the important documents and stuff in there. So I constantly was going in and out of there, you know, looking for stuff. So I gave her the important keys, and then I kept the front door house keys. It's very important that I mention it, right? Because she was fighting me, the keys. And then I gave her, and then I told her I'm leaving. And then she's like, oh, why? I thought we had plans. I thought we were gonna go see, you know, where they laid our mom to rest and everything. And I told her, as I said yesterday, I don't like what you said, and I just left it there. I took my stuff, literally holding all my things that I could hold, went downstairs, unlocked the door, went out. Obviously, I thought it was fine to take the house keys because it's me and Sunshine, right? When we go back, it's the two of us. We usually go back at the same time, and it's only her in the house, right? And she currently has the house key for the backyard and stuff, for the back house keys, and she also has some keys for the front of the house. So I thought it wouldn't be a big deal, because also there's me and Sunshine, so it's just like whenever we come home, now we don't have to bother her, you know, and check her schedule. So is it possible for us to come home? Now we can just tell her we're coming back home, and then she doesn't have to worry who's gonna get the key, when is she available, because she's a flight attendant. So obviously, what if when we decide to come home, she's booked, you know, or she's in Cape Town, or she's flying overseas or whatever, then it's a problem. So if we have the keys or have our own key, then it's not gonna be a problem. We just tell her, okay, we're going back home, and then we'll use the key to get into the house. Cool. Got it. That thing just started a war. So fast forward. She wanted the house keys back. I can tell you why, because she also has some keys of her own that can open the front. And then also send that message that I showed you guys saying, because I wasn't answering her call. Obviously, I also wasn't answering it because of the way she is as a person and the things she says. I wanted peace. When I came back from Joburg, literally I wanted peace. All I wanted was peace, especially because of the environment and the way things were, like it wasn't nice when I was also back there. Like me and her would have times where she'd say certain things and like would have like small things happening that I didn't like, and it reminded me of how times were when my mom was still alive and how they weren't nice and everything. So I wanted peace. Like I was so fed up, I just wanted peace. So obviously I didn't answer her calls. I didn't answer because she also hadn't apologized, you know, for what she had said and everything. And I was just like, I didn't want that type of energy around me at the time. So to the point where changed the keys. She changed the house keys. She changed all the house locks, not even the keys, the house locks. She changed all the house locks, as you can see in that message. So now we can't go, like we can't go back, like we couldn't go back. And literally from that moment on, me and Sasha knew we are homeless. Because Footy, she says there, don't come to this house, she's gonna call the cops, everything goes to your father's house. She's basically saying don't come back here. So basically we don't have a house, like a home, like we are homeless. Me and Sasha are homeless. So now from September I knew okay, shit has hit the fan and I don't know what we're gonna do now. And then like as time was going on, obviously I was still trying to ignore it, trying to like focus on school and everything, even though that was very difficult because I fell into like a form of depression and everything. And then the time came where like UCT says okay, everyone has to leave res on a specific day if you're not in the faculty of health science. That day arrived and I had absolutely nowhere to go. And no one was helping. Like the people I sent messages to who are in Cape Town, who have places to stay, and I was just like, maybe I can stay with them. They were also saying stuff like they're trying to find this and this and that, but like on that particular day, no one was saying anything. And I knew already, damn, I am homeless. Up Square has the storage times, and they told us we need to do our storage on the day latest 10 a.m. I think it was 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. That was the latest time to do your storage. So I decided I was obviously going to do my storage that day. But now I had a plan, maybe I can do my storage but somehow still stay in ops, like somehow, like not sign out, like do my storage, right? Put my things in storage but still stay secretly in the room, but not sign out, right? So I can still have access to, I was thinking maybe I can prolong it that way up until the day the health science people have to leave. So at least I have time to think, of a plan. Can't you know, Up Square has a cleaning crew come in on that day. I think it's their way of making sure everyone leaves. Yeah. So cool, sharp, the cleaning crew comes, whatever, I do my storage. As I'm like literally done, as I'm actually doing my storage, the people you can see, the cleaning crew, they're coming and they're going into rooms of people who are not there and they're cleaning and everything. And then they came to my room, and obviously I wasn't literally like, I wasn't in the mood to leave because I hadn't even taken a shower and everything. So I asked to take a shower and everything, and I saw it's child, like my room is no longer my room, like I have to leave. So then, luckily, before then, I had thought, if all else fails, I have two options. Either I go to a homeless shelter, the one that's in the city center, but I was like, I have my laptop and everything in my bag. If they steal my laptop bag, you can steal everything, you can steal my clothes, but don't steal my laptop. I need it for school. So I was just like, no, it's too risky. And then I was like, the only other option is to stay on UCT, like to stay at UCT somehow, like on campus. To stay on campus. Luckily, I had a gym membership, right? So I can use the gym on weekdays to take a shower and everything. Like I can just go act as if I'm going to the gym and then take a shower, like take a necessary shower and like hygiene stuff. And then luckily, I know how the EBE has lockers, so I can maybe hide my bags in the lockers. I even took a small bag, a really small, like I didn't even take much clothes and everything. Like I don't even have much clothes at the moment because I still haven't gone back to obviously get them. But yeah, I took a small bag with small clothes in it because I was like, I don't want to walk around with a big suitcase because obviously it's going to be obvious, baby girl, where are you going? You don't have a place to go. So I took a small bag with me, and I was just like, okay, if anyone asks me what you're doing, I can just be like, oh, I'm studying on campus or whatever. I'm a postgrad student, that's why I have a little bag, or I just went to go see a friend or something. But yeah, I'm back and I'm studying before I go back to race. I could make up some sort of a story with a small bag, then with a suitcase saying okay, oh yeah, PCs, where are you going? So yeah, that was my plan. And I thought about it, so I was just like, okay, right now there's none of my friends or the people that asked for help are saying anything. So we don't have that plan. Second of all, we don't have enough money to book a hotel or book a Airbnb or like a pod, the hip-hop pod, and I don't have that kind of money. And if I did, it'll probably be for like 2 nights or something, and then I'm like homeless again. So it's just like, that's scrapped. The homeless shelter is scrapped. I don't know anywhere else to go. I don't know anything else to do. I was even Googling like churches and like all these different things, programs, maybe somewhere where I can get help. I didn't find anything. So campus was the only option. So I went to campus. Your girl went outside of ops, with my bags and everything, sat there by the German stop, was thinking about the whole situation, got a jammy, went to upper campus. And then I went to that building, that building that connects Snape. There's like that building, you go up the escalator, right? And then you go through that little hallway thingy, and then Snape. I can't remember the name of the building. But yeah, and Kotla, like where I was sitting, it has that Food Connect on the side, and then the EBE offices, the EBE Society offices are like close by, somewhere that side, and then the EBE lockers are on the other side. I was on that floor. So it also has that machine, that coffee machine. If you're a UCC student, like an EBE student or whatever, or you used to study there, you know it. It has that coffee machine thing going on there. If you know it, please tell me there in the comments what's the name of that building. So yeah, I went and I sat there, and I remember I cried. Like as soon as I sat there, it was like it just hit me, Hori. Yo, we have nowhere to go. I cried. But luckily there was no one around, so no one saw me cry. And then I was like, okay, now what should we do? So I took my bags and I put them in. I went to go see the lockers. The lockers, luckily there was no locks. Some of them didn't have locks, and I had my kitchen lock and everything. So I was just like, okay, I'll use that to lock. Put my bags inside there. Only had my laptop bag with me for a bit because I was like, maybe I'll use it for a bit. And then I got bored and I decided to put it in there as well. But then I was like, okay, I'm hungry. What should I do? Then I took some money that I had. I only had like 300 rand left in my bank account. And then on me, I think I had like 50 something rand. So I went, I decided, I'm going to go down to Mowbray. There's this shop. They sell chips for 12 rand. So I was just like, I'm going to get the small chips for 12 rand and get some bread or whatever and eat and just, find a lecture room and maybe sleep in there. If anyone comes in there. I decided when I come back, I'm going to take my laptop and then put my laptop there so it looks like I was studying. So yeah, I went down to Mowbray. I got food. That's the picture that I'm showing you right now. I took it with my Samsung. The quality is very bad. So I took it. That's the food that I ate that night. I even took a picture because I was like, one day I'm gonna share my story. One day y'all gonna know about what I went through. And if I decide to write a book, this is going in my book about the hardships that I went through. Because I also believe, if you hit rock bottom, that was my rock bottom phase, and I'm still trying to recover from out of that, I believe that once you hit rock bottom, the only way is up. And this is my season of going up, But yeah, as I said, I came back after buying the food from Mowbray. I ate. I had my laptop and everything with me. But then stupid me decided not to sleep in that place. I was like, no, let me find a more secure or like private place or like less likely to be seen, because I was like in a lecture room, CPS might come and just look through whatever, because they always do. So I was just like, maybe let me find a bathroom. Yeah, okay, so I decided to go out of that building, and then I went up to the Snape area, and there's a bathroom on the second level, Snape on the outside. I went in there. The bathroom was big enough, the disabled bathroom. Went in there, it was big enough. I could sleep on the floor and I didn't even care about cleanliness of the place. I was just like, it was clean, it was very clean. UCT bathroom, some of the UCT bathrooms are very clean, especially the disabled, I don't know what you call them, those bathrooms, they're very clean. So I went in there, it was very clean, and I was just like, okay, maybe I can sleep in here. Problem is, you can't switch off the light. I could be how it works, but I couldn't switch off the lights. The aircon at least was not so bad. It wasn't like that. It wasn't loud enough to keep me awake, but like the lights, I was just like, nah, I need to sleep with the lights off. So I was just like, okay, I can't sleep in there. Luckily, I could also lock it as well if I wanted to sleep in there. The way I'm talking so confidently about this story. So anyway, I didn't sleep in there. And then I decided, oh, no, let me just go check, let me check if Snape Valley is closed, because UCT decided to make those venues exam venues, so they're all locked. I went there, the Valley were locked, and then I decided, oh, maybe let me go into the new engineering building. When I went into the new engineering building, you can't really sleep there because, I mean, those chairs and desks are very hard. Like, you can't sleep there. So I canceled that one out. And then I decided to, no, okay, let me go to the Snape bathrooms. I decided to go to the bathroom. It wasn't, at that point, it wasn't even an option yet. I went to the bathroom, and then as I was in there, I was like, there's actually space in this cubicle. The cubicle that I was on the 4th floor. I was in the 4th floor on the last is it, what do you call it? Cubicle. No, what is it? Cubicle. It's a cubicle. I think cubicle. The last cubicle in the bathroom on the 4th floor at the top. And I was in there and I was like, hi man, this place actually has space. And then I decided to test it out. I decided to put my head where the door is and then put my feet. I could fit perfectly well, and there was enough space. And then I checked, does it have a light switch in the bathroom? It has a light switch, I could switch it off. It was actually not even cold in there, it was nice and warm. And then the aircon wasn't even that loud. I mean, also at that time I used to watch a lot of ASMRs. So these things where they do like these weird sound thingies. So I was very used to, hearing sound. It wasn't like gonna bother me. In fact, it was gonna help me sleep, hearing the sound of the aircon. So I was like, okay, cool, maybe this is an option. And also it's on the 4th floor. I don't think any student is gonna come here at this time. I think all of them have gone home. I don't think CPS will check the ladies' bathrooms because it's the ladies' bathrooms. Maybe they don't check the bathrooms. That was what I thought. So then I decided, okay, let me go back to where my bag is, put on my PJs, the one warm PJ that I took, and put on my sweatpants and my hoodie, the ones that I got from the Fix, because they're very warm, and then put on my bonnets, go brush my teeth in the bathroom. I went and I brushed my teeth in the bathroom, and then I took my toiletry bag and I was going to use it as a pillow. Also, I'm very strong, so don't be like, oh, shame. I'm very strong. Like, I've accepted what has happened. Which is why I'm not even, phased. So, cool, Shabu. I decided to do that. Went back to the bathroom, actually did that. But I had my laptop bag with me because I was just like, I don't trust. What if someone saw me put my stuff in there and then they go and they pick the lock and then they take my laptop bag? So I was just like, that's the one thing I need to keep with me is my laptop bag. Went back to the bathroom, closed the toilet thingy, put my bag on top. Then I had my toiletry bag there at the door and I was going to sleep. Then I had positioned everything sharp, fine, went, switched off the lights, and then came back into the cubicle, locked it, and I fell asleep. I feel like I actually had good sleep. Then Umuntu gets woken up. I wake up and I feel like I got woken up somehow to the sound of someone leaving the bathroom. So I hear someone leaving the bathroom and the light is on. I remember switching it off. And there's no way anyone could have switched it on unless it was someone who was either coming into the bathroom or whatever. So I thought maybe a student came into the bathroom. Cool. Nah, I thought it was a student. Maybe a student come into the bathroom and then something like, that little voice in your head said to me, Hori, leave the bathroom. So I'm like, okay, in case that student decides to come back, or what if they go and they tell CPS, I put my toiletry bag back in my laptop bag and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go. Because anyway, I didn't really look like, I was like homeless or whatever because I had my hoodie and my sweatpants on. I looked like a student in J who came to campus to study, just that I had my bonnet on. So yeah, I decided to leave the bathroom. Problem, as I was leaving the bathroom, I see the CPS. I see them behind me, but I pretend not to see them. So I keep walking and I turned the corner and I went down the steps so that I can go on, I was on the 4th floor and I went down the steps so I can go and leave. They're like, yeah, sorry, sis. So now my heart wants to stop. I'm thinking, should I run or should I just wait? So I was just like, I'm gonna look guilty if I run. I didn't even know why running was an option. So they stopped me, whatever. I guess I stopped Labon, and they asked me questions. Oh, where were you? I was like, oh, I was studying and everything. And they're like, oh, it's very late. Will you get a jammy at this time? There are no jammies at this time. I was like, oh, it's fine. I usually study at this time. You know, if there are no jammies, I'll walk back to campus or I'll walk back to race. Then they're like, oh, which race do you stay in? I said Ob Square, knowing very well I had signed out. I stayed at Ob Square. And everything, and they're like, are you sure it's not even safe? And then like the one guy, he was just fed up with the whole petty talk. He was like, I saw someone in the bathroom. Yo, the way my heart fell. He's like, I saw someone in the bathroom. I was just in the bathroom now. It clicked. Maybe the person who was leaving the bathroom was the CPS. That's why they turned on the light. So then now I'm there like, yo, you found someone in the bathroom. Then it's like, were you the one who was in the bathroom? I said, no. I denied to the last level. I'm there denying. And then he's like, okay, I think he saw her, no man. Maybe she's not comfortable telling the truth. So then he says, he's like, come show me. Because then we ended up somewhere in the conversation where I ended up saying, or I went to the bathroom. Yo, I messed up. I ended up saying, or I went to the bathroom to use the bathroom. So it's like, okay, come show me which cubicle you were in. We went to the bathroom. As we were walking up the stairs, I just knew, as in this guy has caught me. Like, I just hope, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this. So we come into the bathroom. He's like, show me. I don't choose obviously the one and the last one because I'm like, that's gonna be obvious. I choose the one next to it. I was like, yeah, I was in here. And he's like, you didn't see anyone in the bathroom, like didn't see it was locked. I was like, no, I just came in quickly. I used the bathroom and I left. Yo, I was so confident. I was just like, yeah, I just came into the bathroom. I used the bathroom and then I left. I didn't see anything. Yo, okay. And then he's just like, I know it was you. Just like that, he's like, I know it was you. You were the one sleeping in this bathroom. Now I'm there like, at this point there are no words. I'm there like, no, it wasn't me. He's like, it was you. And then he's just like, at the some point he was just like, just tell me the truth. I don't know if it was the way he said it or it was the fact that I was just like, I felt bad for lying. I admitted it. I was like, yeah, it was me. Then he came out, he's like, thank you, Sissy, for telling me the truth. And then we walked out, we went back to that whole group of CPS people, and he told them, yes, this is the girl that I saw in the bathroom. There were 2 other new people who came by CPS. And maybe he announced it on the thing, because obviously I think he didn't know I was a student, a UCT student. Then he was asking me, are you a UCT student? So I said, yes. I took out my student card, I even showed him, I did that thing, bang. Yeah, once it's green, it became green to show that, yeah, I have access to these buildings. Then he was like, then he was saying stuff like, I don't like seeing a woman, like, a girl sleeping on the floor, all this different, what's going on, tell me your story, like, what's going on and stuff. And I told him the truth already. Yes, I did stay at Ob Square. I signed out today. We were all told to leave and everything. I had nowhere to go. And I can't go home because there's a situation that's currently going on at home. I was literally told not to go. I showed him that message that the person sent to me. I showed him, and I feel like he felt, I didn't even have to tell him anymore. I felt like he understood, what was going on and stuff. And he was apologizing. He was saying he's sorry about what I'm currently going through. I told him my mom passed away in May, and he was like, he understands. So there's usually a lot of drama that happens when someone important in the family passes away, and the children usually suffer. And he was saying stuff like, my half sister's evil and all these different things. He understood the story, understood what was going on. And then they decided, because they were like, we don't know how to help you, we can't help you with a place to stay tonight, but what we can do is that we can open up Snape, those buildings that were closed, the ones that are reserved for exams. We can open up Snape for you, which is like, Snape for me, obviously, as the only option was, not as an only option, but as an option of a place to sleep in at that time, was like luxury. It was like a hotel for me. Because it was like, Snape, first of all, is very comfortable because it has a carpet floor type situation going on, and like you can hide yourself somewhere. Like it's you can hide yourself, like, because of the way it's structured at the back, and also like they said they'd lock me in there, so I knew I was very safe. There's no way anyone can come in and take my stuff, because literally they only have access to it. So I knew if I was locked inside, I'm 100% safe. And 4, Snape has a thermometer that you can change, so I can obviously take it all the way, not all the way up, but like I can take the temperature up and be nice and cozy and warm in there and not have to worry about anything. And obviously I'd be alone. I'd share that I'd be alone. And also there's lights that kind of switch off. Yeah, there's the lights that switch off. So it's just like, it's perfect, as my only option, right? It was perfect. So I was so thankful, and then they decided, they opened for me, and I went and I slept in. For the rest of the night, I stayed in nearly like 3 a.m. Around about 3 a.m. ish that they found me there. Then I slept for the bit until the morning. But obviously they said, if I needed to go to the bathroom, and what I did when I wanted to go to the bathroom is I put a chair by the door so that I can be able to come in and out. But I put it in such a way just so that it opens a small gap, so that if anyone goes past there, they won't see how the door's open, So I can just go in and out to go to the bathroom. I only went to the bathroom once when I woke up early in the morning. Then I came back and I sat there for a little bit and I was like contemplating my life. So yeah, that's the story, guys. That's literally the story of how I slept in a UCT bathroom, because I had nowhere to go. And if you guys want to know more, as I said, about the situation and everything and where I currently am as well and what's going on now, get this video to 200 likes and help me gain at least 150 new subscribers. Then I'll tell you guys what is happening. But you also can put it in the comment section of what you want to see. Do you want to know more about the before, of everything that led up to that day, or do you want to also know the after, after that day that I slept in the bathroom up until today? What's the situation? So you guys will let me know in the comment section. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my video. Thank you guys for loving me. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for your support, your love and support. I absolutely love you guys. And also, you guys sometimes send me messages on Instagram asking, are you okay? Because some of you know the situation. And I love you guys so much, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to do this and to be here and everything, guys. My hearts, thank you. I love you guys. And I hope you guys keep well. Please be safe, guys. Keep well, be safe, and I will literally be back next week with another video. I love you guys so much from the bottom of my heart, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Darling, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.